Hello everyone, my name is Michelle Coldiron and I will be sharing some information with you all in preparation for our upcoming initial staff training in culture and curriculum for mindful learning environments. For the next few minutes, we invite you to approach these concepts with curiosity. This is a new paradigm. Not only will you be implementing a new curriculum where you will all be participating in mindfulness exercises, you will also be creating a culture where you all are practicing together, supporting one another, learning and growing, a culture that encourages self-awareness, engagement, and choice. Our program will guide and support you in learning tools for yourselves alongside your students with the ultimate goal of supporting your well-being. You'll get a chance to know a little bit about me and Kim. We'll talk about the stress that many people feel in their daily lives. You'll be introduced to the basic concepts of mindfulness and how we will bring tools and exercises into the classroom and beyond. My name is Michelle Coldiron, and here pictured with me is Kim Stromgren. We're both psychotherapists and mindfulness instructors. We have years of personal and professional training and practice that has informed the work that we do. Each of us were using mindfulness techniques in our psychotherapy practices and received consistent feedback from our clients of its usefulness and efficacy. Our training and consulting business grew to support helping professionals, including psychotherapists, medical professionals, and educators, in preventing burnout and secondary trauma. We're now working with schools to bring these tools to young people and adults alike in cultivating healthy learning environments. Many of us experience stress on a daily basis. It may be at work, at school, at home. In particular, educators have unique pressures and expectations that quite directly affect your jobs. Add to that the additional roles that you play beyond that of teacher or school staff. You're expected to be counselors, surrogate parents, rule enforcers, compassionate listeners. Do a quick internet search and you can find many current articles and research regarding teacher burnout. Our program will teach you tools that support you during the day to help you do the work that you love. It will help your students to learn early in their lives how to manage stress through breathing and bringing awareness to their experiences. Stress over time can have significant effects, including burnout. So a common experience of stress is difficulty sleeping. For instance, I know that I am feeling stress when my mind is so busy that I lie in bed at night and I make to-do lists over and over, listing the things that I need to do. And then I start thinking about how I really need to go to sleep. And this just makes me feel more stressed. Many of you are already doing practices that bring you into the present moment. Those things that you do that bring you moments of peace or joy or quiet. It could be running, cooking, working in your garden, listening to music. This program will support those practices you are already employing in your lives and give you new tools to broaden your practice. The basic tenets of mindfulness are awareness, in this present moment, with acceptance, being right where you are with all of your experiences. So let's explore awareness. Being aware is bringing attention to something, noticing, recognizing, acknowledging. Try this. For the next 5 seconds, listen to the sounds around you. What do you hear? What do you notice that you didn't before? In that simple exercise, you brought awareness through your sense of hearing. In our program, we will use our senses and our sensations in our bodies to cultivate awareness. Through our senses and our bodies, this awareness helps us to experience the present moment. Often our minds want to go into the future or into the past. So what does your mind like to think about? Where does it like to go? Does it make lists like mine? Maybe your mind goes into past events, like replaying something you wish you hadn't done. When we pull ourselves from future or past thoughts, we bring ourselves into the present moment. Acceptance in your practice is a way to be with all of your experiences without resistance. The idea is that as you allow yourself to be fully present with your experiences, your thoughts, your feelings, you will cultivate compassion for yourself and have more choice in responding versus reacting. We learn to acknowledge painful and challenging experiences and also allow for the full experience of those things that bring us happiness. This program has 3 more components that support the emotional health and well-being of all people. We will practice tools that intentionally cultivate compassion, empathy, and gratitude. These practices will support your wellness and help develop our young generations of learners into caring and helpful adults. So looking at this learning pyramid, we see that the best way for learners to retain information is to practice it and to teach it to others. Our mindfulness program is experiential to help build a practice over time. Also, students and staff alike will take turns leading, guiding, and coaching others in various exercises. This helps develop ownership and a sense of competence as one's practice grows. We will offer many options for practicing mindfulness. These tools are universal for all ages, experiences, and backgrounds. And there is no right or wrong way to practice mindfulness. You get to decide the exercises that are most meaningful to you. Each person gets to choose the tools that are most useful. Finally, it's important to remember that this curriculum does not have expectations tied to it. Relax into it. Try not to put pressures on yourselves or the students to do it right or to track outcomes. You will see the benefits over time because you are all contributing to the well-being of every person in your school. Allow yourselves to stay curious during the experience. Allow yourselves to enjoy the journey. We look forward to working with you in person. See you soon.